Hey everyone, I'm JP and welcome to Good Talk HQ. What a crazy couple of weeks we've had for deals here on the Nintendo Switch, and if you thought the excitement was over, well, I'm here to kick you right back in gear with another wonderful collection of great games on sale, and they're all under $5. I'd love to help you find a hidden gem or two to add to your library here on our favorite console, and remember, we covered a bunch of games over the past week or so. I'll have a link for a playlist down below, that way you can get all caught up. If you're new here, please hit that like button and jump into the conversation down below in the comments. I do my best to respond to everyone, and I love to hear the types of games that you all enjoy playing. To the crew, welcome back. Thanks as always for hanging out. And with all that said, we'll go ahead and dive in. Stay safe and please enjoy the video. Alright, we'll start with Aegis Defenders, which is a multiplayer action platformer with some tower defense mechanics thrown into the mix. The download comes in at around 1.5 gigs, and it offers more than 10 hours of gameplay on average. It has local co-op for 2 players and sees you exploring, building, and defending your home base, all while searching for a powerful ancient weapon. Right now it's on sale for just $4.99, marked down 75%, and the deal ends on the 20th. The Amnesia collection is a package of 3 games that excel in giving players a truly atmospheric horror experience here on the Switch. You'll get the original game where we play as a young man lost in a mysterious castle, and players have to outrun a shadowy figure that always seems to be following you. And you'll also get the 2 additional stories, both Justine and A Machine for Pigs, with Justine adding in permadeath and A Machine for Pigs being a sequel of sorts, taking place kind of at the same time as the first game but in a different timeline. Now, the biggest issue that you have to contend with is losing your sanity while playing through these games, and only finding a light source or creating one can restore it. Now, it seems easy, but with limited resources and enemies lurking, it becomes very tense and heart-pounding. Overall, you get a ton of content here at an incredibly low price of just $2.99, marked down 90%, and the deal ends on the 20th, but you'll need about 5.3 gigs for the install. Next, we have ATOMIK RunGunJumpGun, which is a challenging 2D action platformer for 1 player. It has a download around 450 megabytes and offers tons of playtime due to the difficulty and the addictive gameplay loop. It has an easy-to-learn control scheme with 1 button controlling upward movement while the other controls your forward momentum, and there are more than 100 different levels to work your way through with a soundtrack that rocks the whole time. It looks gorgeous here on the console, controls well, and right now it's on sale for just $1.99, marked down 75%, with the deal ending again on the 20th. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon is back on sale at half price this week, and if you haven't played this one, I highly recommend giving it a shot if you consider yourself a fan of retro gaming, and even more if you enjoy the old Castlevania games. It plays a lot like those, only with more fluid movement and even better controls. The music is outstanding, even if it doesn't quite live up to the older games, and it offers a few different ways to play through the game, giving it a decent amount of replay value for once you finish the roughly 5-hour story. It's on sale for just $4.99, marked down 50%, with the deal ending on the 16th, and you'll need about 60 megabytes for the install. Broforce Forever is a really fun multiplayer shooter with both local and online for up to 4 people, and the connections have always been stable whenever we tried to play in the past. Now, it's themed around classic movie and TV action heroes from the 80s and 90s, and basically it's just you and some buddies blasting your way through the stages, trying to make it to the end to get to the chopper. It's full-blown chaos when you have 4 people, and the developer recently added free DLC to the game as well, which brought new characters, new levels, an updated campaign, and more. It was already a deal, but now it's a steal and definitely worth checking out for just $2.99, marked down 80% and matching a previous low until the 20th, with the download around 900 megabytes. Iron Crypticle is an arcade-style multiplayer twin-stick shooter with a small download just over 100 megabytes, yet the game offers dozens of hours of gameplay for up to 4 people and local co-op. In this one, we play as a few of the King's Knights, and we're tasked with diving into the crypts to recover his stolen gold and different treasures. You have upgrades to find and unlock, weapons, items, and more that all litter the different floors for each playthrough. It's a great option for groups to play together, and right now it's on sale for just $2.99, marked down 70% and matching an all-time low until the 20th. Next, we have Moonlighter, which is a single-player top-down action RPG with a download just under 2 gigs, and it offers dozens of hours of addictive gameplay, which has players exploring and clearing dungeons at night, and then during the day selling the loot that they found the night before. There's a crafting system that lets you create powerful weapons and armor, and you can even learn to enchant them as well. The characters you meet are memorable, plus you can take animal companions along to help out in combat, which is also a ton of fun. Right now you can pick it up for just $374, marked down 85% and matching an all-time low until the 17th. Moon Hunters is a small top-down action RPG with roguelike elements added in, and so every time you play through the game it changes up a little bit. It can be completed in about an hour or two, and of course it does have good replay value, plus it offers local co-op, giving you the option to jump in with a group of up to 4 people. The graphics have that retro feel to them, and while I overall think the game is much better if you have some friends to play with, it can be enjoyed solo as well. The one big issue that most will have with the game are the load times. They are pretty bad, so keep that in mind if it's something that bothers you. And right now you can pick it up for just $224, marked down 85%, and the deal ends on the 20th. Puyo Tetris is a fun mashup of 2 great puzzle games into one package, and it offers both local and online competitive multiplayer for up to 4 people in either mode. Now there are a ton of game modes for both solo and multiplayer action, and the servers have always been stable from our time as a crew playing together. If you're looking for a fun party style game for less than $5, this is definitely the way to go. Right now you can pick it up for just $4.99, marked down 75% to a new low, and the deal ends on the 20th. The Swords of Ditto Mormo's Curse is a top-down action RPG available for 1 or 2 players locally. Sadly, there's no online, but it has a main story that will last more than 15 hours to wrap up. Now this is a unique game where each adventure becomes its own legend. The good and bad decisions that you make, your successes and failures, all carry over to the next run, and they'll have an impact on future adventures. This can even affect the items and upgrades that you'll be able to find as well. The game is full of beautiful environments and secrets to uncover all over the place, and you can take on the main quest or tackle any of the numerous side quests that are available however you like. If you're interested in this one, make sure to grab it up before the deal ends on the 21st. Right now it's marked down 75% and matching an all-time low of just $374. Torchlight II is an amazing action RPG designed to be fun either solo or with a group of friends. It offers both local and online co-op for up to 4 people and has a download around 2 gigs. Now at its heart it's a hack and slash RPG, but the dungeon crawling elements are top notch as well, and you even have character customization thrown in with a massive world to explore. When you finish up the game you can jump into New Game Plus for even more replay value. Right now it's on sale for just $4.99, marked down 75% and matching an all-time low, again until the 20th. Wizard of Legend is a top-down dungeon crawler that offers local co-op for 2 players, and it comes in with a download around 1 gig. The gameplay is fast and the controls feel great here on the console. There are a ton of different spells you can find and then use, and they encourage you to chain them together for bonus damage. It really is a blast to play, but it's pretty tough, so be prepared for that if you decide to jump in. You could easily spend a few dozen hours playing, especially if you have a friend to hop in with. And right now you can pick up this little gem for just $4.79, marked down 70%, and the deal ends on the 21st. Alright folks, and as always, here are a few other deals to check out while you're already on the eShop. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching. You're legendary if you made it this far. Thanks again to the channel members and the patrons and really everybody that comes through to check out the videos. We really do appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day.